In this video, I will show you perhaps the simplest, but at the same time, an extremely effective SuperTrend strategy. So if you are looking for an indicator that does almost all the work for you, you are at the right place. And by the way, I just opened this deal for $3,000 using my improved version of this strategy. Now, let's wait for this deal to close and proceed to the analysis. Hello, my dear traders. In this video, we will analyze an extremely simple strategy based on SuperTrend indicator. And to begin with, we will figure it out what SuperTrend is. Then we will talk about how to set up this indicator. And of course, next I will show you the basic trading strategy for this strategy. And after that, I will show you my own improved strategy. And at the end, as usual, we will hold a trading session using this indicator. But before we start, I just want to remind you that I can see everything and everyone on this channel, and I know that many of you who's watching this video right now are still not subscribed. So what's going on with that? What's up with that? Let's change it. So if you like this video, please don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future videos. Okay, so let's get down to business. So what is a SuperTrend? SuperTrend is an excellent indicator for beginners that not only determines the direction of the trend, but also shows you a specific buy and sell signals to enter a deal. And of course, SuperTrend is not only an easy to use indicator, but also a really accurate one, since it is based on ATR, which basically means it takes into account not only the momentum, but also the current market volatility. Okay, now let's talk about the settings for the indicator. Open your pocket option, and in indicators, you need to choose SuperTrend indicator. Now you see that on the chart we have green and red lines, and they are interchanging through each other and showing us the current movement of the trend. So right, and it looks something like this. And additionally, we can change the settings of the ATR period, which for me it's 12 with my time frame, and multiplier 3, which we're not changing. Okay, so with the settings is quite simple. Now let's move on to the strategy on how we're gonna use this indicator. Basic strategy with this indicator is actually quite simple because the indicator gives us signals by itself for us to enter a deal. And in this case, my platform looks a bit different here because I'm showing you examples on my backtest platform. And the indicator looks a bit different. But we still have our red lines and green lines, and in this case, instead of like little flashes / callouts, we have little signs like from fractal, which basically shows us the signal for entering the deal. So in this case, let's look what we have. So the price was going down, and right now the price is getting closer to our SuperTrend line, right? And at the moment when they're gonna cross each other, this is gonna be the signal that the price is getting higher, basically rising, and we're gonna get the signal for us to enter a deal. So right here you can see the big momentum candlestick right now that crosses our red line, and we're waiting for this candlestick to be closed and we can enter our deal. So let's mark it right here. And imagine that we entered a deal for an uptrend right now, and of course that deal would be closed in black because the price is still rising. Same thing, same practice goes to our deals for a downtrend, but of course vice versa. In this case, we can see that our chart was going up, so an uptrend, really good one, but the price slowly moving to our green line, and right here we have this signal. And of course, according to the basic strategy, we are opening our deal for a downtrend. Let's mark it right here, and as you can see, the deal is going to be closed in black because the price is going down. But let's talk about my strategy now, and if you have ever seen any of my videos, you know that one simple thing is not enough for me and I need additional confirmation. So in my strategy, I actually use two basic techniques that you already know. So one of them is 150 EMA, 150 exponential moving average, which you can see the yellow line. And there is only one rule here. If the price is higher than 150 EMA, we can only enter deals on an uptrend. If it's below, then we can only enter deals on the downtrend. And the second technique that I use working with this indicator to find false signals, this is momentum candlesticks. My rule is really simple. I enter deals only if I see that there is momentum on the market. So let's look at this example. Right here, we can see that the price is going through our red line of the super trend. And of course, there is going to be a signal for us to enter a deal for an uptrend. But right now, we are not entering the deal here because we can see that, yeah, of course, the price broke through and went up, but it's not a momentum candlestick, as for example, right here. You can see that the market had a tendency for growth. Right here, we see a really weak pattern. And of course, the price is still going to go up a little bit, but then it's going to go down. And of course, let's look what's going to happen next. And right here, we can see that the price went down and went back up again. And right here, we see the next signal for us to enter a deal for an uptrend. But situation here is completely different from the previous one, because right here, we saw a little growth there. But when the price was getting closer to the super trend, candlesticks became smaller and smaller. And bulls still got a little bit of control, but not enough for them to raise the price even higher, and the price went down basically. But in this case, you can see that our candlesticks, they were growing bigger and bigger, and this candlestick in particular gives us the understanding that this is actually a good signal, because at the moment of crossing a red super trend, momentum was getting bigger and bigger, and this deal would be closed in black. By the way, if you want to learn more about various candlestick patterns, indicators, and of course technical analysis, I wanted to remind you that we have prepared for you a completely free course on binary options trading. And to get it, you simply need to text me on my Telegram, link to which is going to be in the description box down below. So guys, let's summarize and define all the criteria for entering the transaction. So criteria number 1, we open a deal for an upward trend only if the price is above 150 EMA, and same goes if we open a deal for a downtrend, the price is supposed to be lower. Criteria number 2, we are always waiting for a signal from the super trend indicator. Really important criteria. Next, number 3, after we have received 2 previous confirmations, we are waiting for a momentum candlestick. And last but not the least one, only when we have received all 3 confirmations, we enter into the transaction. Okay guys, now let's finally get to our trading session for today, and first things first, let's get our platform ready. Expiration time 2 minutes. Amount of money I'm using is almost like 1.5% from my bank account. It's $900, and let's get our indicators ready. So super trend and moving average. And super trend, as I told you before, the period is going to be 12 for me. And with moving average is going to be 150 EMA. In styles, I'm going to change it to yellow because I like it that way. But you can choose whatever you like in terms of color. So let's get started. Let's get down to business and let's look at what we have right here. We see that right now the price is getting closer to the super trend level, and maybe we're gonna get the signal for us to open the deal for a downtrend, because you can see that there is a downtrend, really good one. And if we see that the price is gonna get lower, that would be a good place for us to enter a deal. So let's look at this currency pair. Well, we looked at it for a while. We watched and saw that the price is getting up and getting higher. Maybe we're gonna get back to this chart, but for now, let's try to find something else. Okay guys, so we are going to enter a deal right here for a downtrend. We came back to the same currency pair that we looked at the beginning, and the situation here is amazing. The price is lower from the 150 exponential moving average, great momentum, and it broke through the yellow green line, and you can obviously see that this is a downtrend. So let's wait for 2 minutes and see what's going to happen in this case. Amazing, you guys, but that was a bit risky, but the deal is still closed in black and the market still shows us that the price is going down. So let's move on to the next entry point. Okay, so I'm gonna enter next deal right here, but this one is quite risky. I'm gonna explain why. So right now we are above 150 EMA line, but we're quite close to it. And why did I open this deal ignoring this rule? Because we have an additional confirmation here. So let's look. And right here we see the trend line, right? And let's change it this color. And right here we see the breakout through the trend line. And why is it a really good place? So we were in the uptrend, and higher high and higher low were updating all the time. And right here in this place, let's put a little mark on here as well. All right, here. And so the previous high was right here, and the next one was actually lower, and this is a big indicator for us that this is going to be a really good breakout through the trend line. And of course, with the signal from the SuperTrend and momentum candlestick, we see that this deal is going to be a good one, and that's why we ignored the rule with 150 EMA. So let's wait for this deal to close and see if it was a good idea. And as you can see, the deal is closed in black, and of course we got the money from it, even though we ignored the 150 EMA rule. And still, you know more now, because not always you need to look at indicators. You need to look at price action as well, because this is the thing that gives you the ability to open the deals with really high win rate. So if you didn't watch the video about the price action, definitely you need to watch that one. And of course, I'm gonna add the link to that video under this video in the description box down below. But for now, let's continue and see what we can do with our current strategy. Okay guys, so right here we have current situation, and we see that the SuperTrend gave us the signal for us to open the deal for an uptrend, but the price is still lower than 150 EMA. Even though we are in obvious downtrend right here, I think this is too risky for us to enter the deal right now at this moment, but we can still look at this currency pair. But maybe if there's gonna be breakthrough the 150 EMA, sorry, I'm thinking and looking and talking at the same time. If there's gonna be a breakthrough, then we're gonna enter a deal, but for now it's too risky. Yeah, so that was a good idea not to enter a deal right there, because the price is going down, and that's a good sign that we read the market signs really well, and that was a good job. All right, and the next deal is going to be right here because I noticed this situation quite a while ago. So let's talk about it. So SuperTrend gives us the signal for a downtrend. The price is almost at 150 EMA at the time when we opened the deal, and we're almost there. Why I opened this deal? Same situation, similar situation. The trend line is there, and there's the triple top, let's say it that way, and there was the breakthrough, the trend line, and the price is still going down. And this is a good sign that the price is gonna go down really well, and that's why I opened the deal. And let's wait now for the deal to close and see what we're gonna have out of it. Well, I mean, that's what I deserve in this case, unfortunately, because the price went to 150 EMA and spring back up. But again, as I said, that was a risky thing to do. We should have waited for the price to go down through 150 EMA, but it happens. That's why I'm here. That's why you watch this video, to see what kind of mistakes you should not do. As I like to say, do as I say, not as I do. And this is a good example of that. But yeah, let's continue trying to find something else. Guys, so I'm thinking about it. We have a signal for an uptrend, but I want to open a double deal because I want to get the money back, and I think we need to find another place where we can enter a deal, because on the top we have a really strong support line, and there is a possibility where the price is gonna go to that support line and reverse its movement. That's why we're gonna skip this one, but in other case that would probably be a good thing to do, but not for us, not for today. Okie dokie, so I opened two deals at one point, and it looks amazing right now. We see that there is a trend reversal signal from the super trend, and the price went through 150 EMA line. And we see the momentum candlesticks, even two of them in a row. And that's a good place for us to open deal. And let's wait for 2 minutes and see what's gonna happen. Yay, guys, so amazing. We read the market correctly, and the deal is closed in black. And in total, we opened 5 deals, 4 of them, but one of them is doubled. Just one of them was closed in red, and as you can see, the strategy is quite easy. So guys, today we had a great trading session, and we managed to earn almost $1,900. And if you still have any questions left about this strategy, definitely don't hesitate and leave your question in the comment section down below, or you can also text me on my Telegram. And of course, if you want to learn trading with us, text me on my Telegram and get your free course in which we have analyzed not only indicators, but also basics of risk management and technical analysis. But in the meanwhile, I definitely recommend you to watch this video in which we also analyzed a simple but extremely effective scalping strategy. But that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.